Well, it happened to me this year, April 19th, and I went 4 months without a job. It was pretty devastating. After 14 years, had an accident and they let me go. I guess it is what it is. But 52 years old, and got a mortgage, and I'm single, and oh yeah, it's been a rough year. So I went 4 months without a job. I finally got back to work September 9th. Yeah, the job market is pretty horrible. I'm here in Ohio, and if it wasn't for Indeed, I finally got a job from an employer who called me. I didn't even have a resume. I've never had a resume before. I've had like 3 major jobs in my life. In 30 years, I was a carpet layer for, I don't know, 6 years or so. I worked for Dad, and never filled out an application or did a interview or anything like that for that. And well, it didn't work out. Working in a family business, that's another story, another video maybe. But I ended up going and delivering packages. I did that for 12 years, and I didn't have to fill out an application for that job. I just happened to know the manager, and so I got that job, and I did that for 12 years and got laid off back in '09. I was working for DHL. They were Airborne Express, and then they merged in with DHL, and they stopped all domestic services in January of '09. So I and thousands of other people across the states got laid off, lost their jobs. And so I collected unemployment for a few months, and finally got me a job. But nice job. It got me into a house. Ended up, getting pretty high pay out of the job after 14 years, and like I said, got into the house, got the mortgage, and well, things happen, I guess, and so I lost that job in 2024 after 14 years, 14 or so, whatever it was. And so back in April of this year, 24, I finally had to fill out a resume, had to get online, figure out how to do all that, and filling out application after application, had interviews, and sorry sir, we're not able to blah blah blah, and how that story ends. And so I'm getting my resume better and better, and each interview failed, and so I added to my resume, figured out, well, I got this qualification, I got that experience, and oddly, after 4.5 months, it was early August or so when I got a call from an employer. Hey, we like your resume, why don't you give us a call? I didn't even fill out an application for them until after they called me. So I called them, and well, it took 3 or 4 weeks, and I finally started work. So I started work September 9th, and it's been a challenging job, most challenging job I've ever had. Not quite the pay that I was making from my old job. So I did pass up a few jobs, because here in Ohio, $16 to $20 an hour is about average for, a person with, not a, I don't have a college degree or any certifications or anything that helped me get a job. It's just my job experience that landed me this job. So I didn't have any experience, and they ended up calling, and so I finally got this job. And like I said, I turned down a couple lower paying jobs I just couldn't take. I can't work for $16, $17 an hour. And so I finally took this job, and it's just under $20 an hour, which is a struggle to make ends meet with the mortgage, and luckily the car's paid for. So I figured, maybe I can start doing YouTube channels or make a YouTube channel, start doing YouTube videos. And so this is my first video, reaching out to the world, trying to help encourage anybody I can. It's been a rough year for me, and I know it's rough for other people out there, maybe you. Just want to encourage you to don't give up hope. Keep adding to your resume, whatever skill you don't think you have. Maybe you do have skills you don't, think you have. The resume helper ended up helping me figure out and help me realize that I had more skills than what I thought. Because when I first started with my resume, I was just kind of blank. I delivered packages, I laid carpet, and I ran a machine, and I welded. And that was about it. But it helped me realize that, I got customer service, and with, delivering packages, and there's a lot of benefits of, the resume helpers. They can really help you realize, what you don't know that you might have. And another thing that helped me was the fact that the one job I delivered packages for like 12 years. And then I was in the factory for 14. So the longevity, I think, is what attracted this employer to me. And that's a local employer, so I just drive across town, which is nice. Kind of enjoy that. And so it's a new start. It's challenging but rewarding. The job has been the hardest job I've ever had. I'm 52 years old, and I have been literally challenged with this job. It is, like I said, it's been the most demanding job I've ever had. I went through 6 weeks of training. The jobs that I had, you get 2 or 3 days of training, and you get on your own. Most training I ever had on a job was with the carpet laying, and I grew up with that, so I don't really know how much training I did with Dad or not. I know it was more than 6 weeks. But all in all, I'm back to work. 2024 has been a devastating year for me. 2023 was a devastating year as well. I went into 2023 really well, and things were looking good, and all of a sudden the city, they laid a nasty note on the door saying that I had 30 days to replace my driveway. And while it was kind of chopped up a little bit, I was able to drive up it, in and out. I had no problem, even with the little car. And so, $10,000, I didn't have $10,000, and I was just kind of, putting it off and figured, one of these days I'll get the money. But No, they made me do it, and so I had to get a loan. I got a loan in the spring of 23, and set myself back $10,000 for the driveway loan, and then 6 months later, in October of 23, my furnace goes out, so I had to get another loan for it. So 23 was a real bad year financially. It set me back, and then this year I lose my job. And I'm 52 years old, still single, waiting for Miss Wright to come down the road. If she does, life will change again, but if not, I'm stuck with the way it is. So I do have a lot of things I'd like to share, and so I think starting a YouTube channel and maybe reaching out and helping people might be able to help me with a side hustle. I'm going to start fasting, and that's going to be my next video. I want to do a video series on my fastings. I want to fast for weight loss. I'm way heavy. I'm about 210, I don't know, maybe 220. I want to get down to 150, 160 or so. So I'm going to monitor that and document it and upload the entire journey on YouTube. So if that interests you, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing other videos. I've got a lot of ideas. So like I said, this is my first video and I just want to say hi, YouTube. My name is Russell. I am Russell Howe, and I'm here in Ohio, and I will be reaching out and sharing with you my life and things that I've learned along the way. And I've got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff that I am planning on sharing. So please, if I've encouraged you with this video at all, please give me a thumbs up, maybe. Comment, tell me your story. If whatever happened to you this year, if something happened, or if you got an idea of something that might be able to help me, I will be like I said, doing YouTube videos, and I appreciate any help I can get. So please subscribe, and like I said, I'm going to be starting a fasting journey. Hopefully tomorrow, my first day, so maybe tomorrow will be my second video. And I guess that's it. I appreciate you if you're still here with me. Hopefully I didn't bore you. Hopefully this video didn't take too long. I'll get better with my ums. I'll get rid of those. I'll get better at making videos, but I just want to help somebody. If I can encourage somebody to, if you're down and out right now, and if you lost your job, or if you're whatever, don't give up hope. God is real. I believe God is real, and I believe God's a helper of people. He may not help today, but he helps, I guess, in his time. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, YouTube. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.